How many times have you known the answer exists somewhere, but you just can't find it? Maybe it's buried in a PDF, hidden in meeting notes, stuck inside a training manual, or sitting in a video you saved months ago. So you waste 10 minutes searching, then 20. Then eventually you give up and ask someone else. The problem isn't that we don't have enough information anymore. The problem is that we have too much, and most people are still managing their knowledge the same way they did 5 years ago. But what if every document, meeting recording, handbook, spreadsheet, and YouTube video could become an AI assistant that instantly answers your questions? That's exactly what NotebookLM does. And in this video, I'm going to show you 7 practical ways to use NotebookLM that can save you hours every week, help you learn faster, make better decisions, and eliminate the frustration of constantly searching for information. Before we jump into the video, I spend a lot of time researching and figuring out these workflows. If you appreciate that, please hit the like button and subscribe for more AI and productivity tips. All right, let's get into the 7 techniques. Turn any YouTube video into instant slides. The first technique is the universal catch-up method. Whenever I find a useful-looking YouTube lecture or tutorial, I put it in my watch later list. But they just keep piling up. I never manage to find time to watch them, so I have stopped mindlessly saving videos. Now, whenever I find an interesting video, I make a dedicated notebook for it. I have NotebookLM front page open here. Let's create a new notebook. This entire screen is your newly created notebook. The screen is divided into 3 sections. The left is the source panel for entering information. The center is the chat panel for interacting with the AI. And the right is the studio panel for generating output. You can change the notebook's name in the top left. Let's call this YouTube Video Catch-Up Notebook. Next, we input the information. Go to Add Source on the left, select Website, paste the YouTube video URL, and click Insert. Once you add a source, it summarizes the overview. Let's transform this video's content into an easy-to-digest format. Look at the studio panel on the right. There are buttons like Audio Overview, Video Overview, and Mind Map. Simply clicking those buttons will transform the source material into an easier format to digest. Let's try the slide feature. Make sure the source you added is checked, and click the Slide Deck button. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes, but a slide presentation will be generated automatically. Let's look at the result. This is a highly professional slide presentation. It's hard to believe it was made with just one click. Next time you see an interesting video, create a notebook, add it as a source, and turn it into slides. Even videos you'd normally bury in Watch Later can be easily absorbed this way. You can quickly read this slide during your spare time. NotebookLM also has a smartphone app, so you can make use of your commute. If you find the slide really interesting, you can make time to watch the full video. Build an internal queue and a bot. This second technique is a game changer for those who have to constantly check internal rules and respond to inquiries. NotebookLM also acts as a knowledge-sharing tool within teams and organizations. We will build an internal Q&A bot. Upload all your internal documents, work rules, expense reimbursement policies, system manuals, and even a log of past incidents all into one notebook. Then share that notebook with your team. Make them viewers. They will be able to ask this notebook questions, but they won't be able to add or remove any sources. Instead of emailing HR and waiting for a reply, an employee just opens the notebook, types their question, and gets an instant answer. It is sourced directly from the actual document. If there are changes to the internal manual, simply replace the original materials. Search months of meeting notes in seconds. As meeting minutes accumulate across platforms like Slack or Word, finding specific past decisions becomes difficult, especially when search terms pull up unrelated results. So you can upload all your meeting minutes from the past 6 months. Then you can ask questions like, when and how was that matter decided? I will ask this question. Organize the discussions about the remote work system in chronological order from past meetings. Could you tell us how it was ultimately decided? You no longer have to search for and reread minutes, and you can quickly find the information you need. Since NotebookLM supports audio files, you can upload meeting recordings directly after they end. You can also visualize meeting minutes. Heavy, text-only meeting minutes are a cognitive liability. NotebookLM can instantly convert them into visually intuitive infographics or slide decks. Wait 5 to 10 minutes. Your infographic will be ready. Quick pause. If you're watching this channel, you're clearly someone who wants to actually use AI, not just learn about it. So I put together something that'll save you a lot of time. It's a free pack of more than 150 expert-built prompts and AI skills. It covers strategy, marketing, sales, content, and operations. The link is in the description down below. These aren't generic AI prompts you find on social media. Every single one is built from proven business frameworks and best-selling books. I read through over 60 business books and built these prompts from those ideas. So instead of starting from a blank page, you're essentially starting from decades of business knowledge. If you've ever typed a prompt, got a mediocre answer, and spent an hour fixing it, this is what fixes that problem. It's completely free. Link is in the description down below. Now back to the video. Turn your home documents into a queryable manual. This means putting all your household documents into a notebook so you can query them anytime. Unlike searching keyword matching notes in things like Apple Notes, NotebookLM allows you to ask conversational questions. In my home manual, if I ask, "I lost my keys, what should I do?" NotebookLM will retrieve the management company's contact info and operating hours instantly. To make a home manual, just take photos of your lease agreement and upload the photos as image sources. Also upload utility emergency contacts, AC/heater model numbers, mailbox codes, and ISP details. Setting this up takes 30 to 60 minutes. It's a bit tedious, but imagine being locked out or having a pipe leak in the middle of the night and not finding the correct documents. Taking 30 minutes now is much wiser. And unlike other tools like Notion, where you waste time deciding how to organize files, NotebookLM doesn't have an organization system. You just throw everything in as a source. This lowers the hurdle to getting started. Turn your study notes into a personal tutor. NotebookLM is also an excellent learning tool. This one is for anyone studying for a certification, preparing for a new role, or getting up to speed on a new subject. The idea is to keep a running document of every concept you struggled with, along with your own plain language explanation of it. I keep a spreadsheet exactly like this. I upload it to NotebookLM. Then I can ask it to generate quiz questions based specifically on my weak points. Wait a few minutes. Your personalized quiz will be ready. You can also use the built-in flashcard feature in the Studio panel. This is very convenient, allowing me to efficiently review only my weaknesses during travel or during short breaks. This works equally well for onboarding new employees, prepping for compliance training, or catching up on new regulations. Give long-term projects a central AI brain. Let's discuss business again. This technique is about giving a complex, multi-month project a central brain. You upload everything related to the project. I am uploading brand guidelines, research docs, meeting notes, client briefs. Now, whenever you need to generate something new, a website draft, copy ideas, a presentation, the AI works from your actual project context. Instead of working here in NotebookLM, I will now open Gemini. I will connect Gemini with that notebook we created in NotebookLM. I will choose Canvas. Then I will give this prompt. Create a homepage draft to rebrand a traditional confectionery shop to appeal to Gen Z. The website draft has been generated. It reflects the information we added in NotebookLM. Next, to attract customers to the physical store, ask for event ideas in the chat. This is better than ChatGPT or Claude projects because it is only pulling information from your uploaded sources, so everything will be on point. Build a Google-synced sales assistant. If you're in sales or any client-facing role, this one will save you hours every week. You pull files directly from Google Drive as sources. I have meeting minutes, proposal drafts, tracking spreadsheets, etc. in this folder. I will add it as sources. They will stay synced. Instead of manually checking every account for follow-ups, you just ask the notebook. It scans your meeting history and tells you exactly which accounts need attention and why. It can also draft outreach for you, grounded in the actual history of that account. The AI already knows what was discussed, what was promised, and what the next step was supposed to be. So there they are, 7 techniques. A key takeaway is that the sooner you start using the notebook feature, the more valuable it becomes. Because it grows and personalizes based on your inputs, starting early gives you a significant advantage. Currently, very few people are taking full advantage of this. Many companies introduce AI but leave employees wondering how to apply it to their work. By studying AI, you are already ahead of the curve. However, if you just watch without taking action, your notebooks will remain empty. Take 5 minutes to open NotebookLM and create at least one notebook right now. If you want to go deeper and get even more out of AI for your business, I've got another video you'll love. Check it out right here.